you pretty much have a technical degree when you graduate within 9 months. I was an enterprise sales executive, so I sold software licensing to companies with 500 seats and above. I would go in, do demos. I could talk about a software, but if they asked me anything technical, I would say, sorry, I have to get back with our technicians or our engineers because I didn't know anything besides what I was demoing. I kind of got tired of that, and I was like, I don't want to lie anymore. I felt like sales was just kind of lying and fake, and I wanted to know more than what I was just doing a demo on. So I looked into going into the real technology portion, not just talking about it. I had already done, a traditional university. That just didn't fit my lifestyle. I happened to find, MyComputerCareer, and I liked that they had an in-person program. So I'd seen ads here and there, kind of online. I would see banners, but a radio station that I listened to religiously, they had ads on it every once in a while, and I liked how they talked about the program being pretty quick. And of course, when you hear those things at first, you're like, that's too good to be true. But when I went in to actually talk to them, I was like, oh no, this is really, you really can get, all these certs and, what's equivalent to an associate's degree is how I feel about it, because it is accredited, which I loved as well. I was very intimidated because, like I said, I didn't know technology. I knew how to talk about technology, but I went in, I loved the energy and decided to sign up. And, I remember my first day of class, everyone was talking about themselves. So we had to say one interesting thing or one fact about ourselves. Everybody's was, I like to work on computers. I like video games. Mine was, I like makeup. So that's how green I was compared to everyone in my class. I mean, I knew how to turn on a computer. I knew how to type, and I was great in Word and Excel because I was in sales and had to, create pipelines, but I did not know anything about computers when I started. Trust the process. The program does seem like a lot, and it is a lot, but it's a lot for a reason. And when your instructors tell you that you're ready to test. I was never a successful tester the first attempt, but you get multiple vouchers. So you got 2 vouchers. So the first one's kind of like a throwaway voucher. Go in, take that test, see where you're lacking, and then study those pieces that you're not really strong at. So when your instructors tell you that you're ready, they're telling you that because they see something that you don't, because they're the pros. We're the students at that moment. So trust the process, trust the program, and listen to your instructors. So I'm a VP now. So I'm a vice president, and I'm over the QA team. Then I'm also a mentor on my team and one of the leads. I absolutely love what I'm doing. I love my team. I love the culture of my company, and I love the high pressure atmosphere.